Hi, Mr. Mary. This is Naveen. Yeah, I was looking into your case and I found that you have recently entered into a contract with Mr. Ansel, and now you want to get out of this contract, challenging the validity of this contract. And as for the fact you have supplied, we can do so. We have two options to do so. One is using a common law, and the other one is using a statute. And if we use a common law, then as per the common law, even if there is all three components of the contract, offer, acceptance and consideration, if there is no genuine consent, then the contract can be terminated. That means if the contract is induced by a false statement, mistake, undue influence, duress, or unconscionable dealing, then the contract can be terminated. Here in your case, Mr. Angelo supplied you with information about sales, profit, expenses, and the competition around the area, and property, plant, and equipments as well, which later turns out to be false. That means he supplied you with misrepresentation, false facts, So we can challenge the validity, stating this is a clear misrepresentation. And if we wish to use statute, then as per the Australian Commercial Law Section 80, a person is in trade must not conduct any misleading or deceptive conduct. He must not engage in any misleading or deceptive conduct. But here, in your case, Mr. Angelo, who charged you $200,000 for the business, who sold you that business, and who sold that business based on his misrepresentation, his misleading, deceiving information. So we can challenge this based on Australian Consumer Law Section 18 as well, because here all the terms of Australian commercial law is clearly breached, so we can challenge that. And let's talk about the distress situation, about the worst case scenario. Even if we are not able to get you out of the contract, we will definitely get you damages, claim for the damages. Like here, we can use Sale of Goods Act to get you able to claim for the damages. Here, as per the Sales of Goods Act, a seller must comply both implied and the express term. Here, Mr. Angelo failed to comply with the implied terms. That is clear title. He failed to give you a clear title. He sold you a truck which is not his, which was in a lease, so that means he failed to provide you a clear title. And the another one is he provided you a broken loader, which is not according to its purpose, because loader was supposed to be working, functional, but it is not working, so it is not fit for the purpose. And so we can say that it's breach of implied terms of Sales of Goods Act and sue for the damages. And if we wish to use a statute, common law, there is three types of terms based on their importance. The first one is condition, that is the fundamental term. Breach of the condition leads to termination of contract. And the other one is warranty. Warranty is not fundamental, but the breach may lead to sue for damages. And the other one is intermediate term. The importance of these terms depends on the seriousness of breach. If the breach is serious, then the contract can be challenged, and we can even sue for the damage. Here we can say that only the written term, that is property and plant and equipments, that is truck and loader, are the warranty of this contract, which were breached. So we can sue for the damages. Or if we are able to establish this fact that Mr. Angelo is in a superior condition, in a competitively advantage position than you, to make forecast about the sales and expenses and all the facts about the business, who has more knowledge than you, has supplied you with the statements which make those statements immediate intermediate terms of this contract, and the breach of those intermediate terms leads to ultimately termination of this contract, and you can sue for the damage as well. These are the ways that we can use to get you out of the contract and to sue for the damages. So just think about these ways and just let us know so that we can proceed further. Thank you so much. See you.